Welcome to our guide on the different types of intermittent fasting. You know, intermittent fasting has become increasingly popular, and for good reason. It's not just another diet fad, guys. It's a powerful tool that can help you lose weight, improve your metabolic health, and even enhance your brain function. Whether you're new to fasting or looking to switch up your routine, we've got you covered. In this video, we'll be exploring the most popular intermittent fasting methods, breaking down their benefits, and providing you with the knowledge you need to choose the best one for your lifestyle. Remember, as with any lifestyle change, it's essential to consult with your doctor before starting intermittent fasting, especially if you have any underlying health conditions. Let's start with one of the most popular methods, the 16-8 method. This approach involves, you guessed it, fasting for 16 hours each day and then having an 8-hour eating window. For example, you might eat from noon to 8 p.m. and fast from 8 p.m. to noon the next day. This method is generally considered easier to follow than some of the other methods because you still have a significant eating window. Many people find that the 16-8 method fits seamlessly into their daily routine, especially if they naturally don't wake up starving in the morning. Next up, we have the 5-2 diet. In this approach, you eat normally for 5 days of the week. That means enjoying your meals without strict calorie counting. Then, on 2 non-consecutive days, you restrict your calorie intake to about 500 to 600 calories. For example, you might choose to fast on Mondays and Thursdays, eating normally the rest of the week. The 5-2 diet can be a great option for people who want to fast less frequently while still reaping the benefits. Remember, consistency is key. Now let's talk about the Eat, Stop, Eat method. This one involves fasting for a full 24 hours once or twice a week. Sounds intense, right? But it can be simpler than you think. For example, you might eat dinner one day and then not eat again until dinner the next day. During the fasting period, you'd only be consuming calorie-free beverages like water, black coffee, or unsweetened tea. The Eat, Stop, Eat method can be challenging, but many people find the extended fasting period incredibly effective for weight loss and cellular repair. As its name suggests, alternate day fasting consists of alternating between days of normal eating and days of fasting or very low calorie intake. On fasting days, you might consume very few calories, or even none, and focus on staying hydrated. On eating days, you'd return to your regular eating pattern. This method can be pretty rigorous, so it's not ideal for beginners. However, it can be effective for those seeking significant weight loss and metabolic improvements. This one's for all the night owls. The warrior diet involves under-eating during the day and then eating a large meal at night. Typically, you fast for 20 hours and then have a 4-hour window to consume your food. This method mimics eating patterns of ancient warriors, hence the name. While it can be effective for some, it's essential to listen to your body and ensure you're still consuming adequate nutrients within your eating window. Similar to the 16-8 method, time-restricted eating restricts eating to a specific window each day. However, this window can range from 6 to 10 hours depending on individual preference. This approach allows for flexibility in choosing an eating window that best suits your schedule and lifestyle. Whether you prefer an early breakfast and an early dinner or a later start to your eating day, time-restricted eating can be tailored to your needs. Let's talk about a more intuitive approach, spontaneous meal skipping. This informal method involves occasionally skipping meals when you're genuinely not hungry or when you're too busy to eat. It doesn't require a strict schedule, but encourages you to pay attention to your body's natural hunger cues. Remember, guys, your body is smart. It will tell you when it needs fuel. This method can be an excellent way to introduce yourself to the concept of fasting without feeling restricted by a rigid plan. Last but not least, we have the fasting mimicking diet. Now, this method involves consuming a very low-calorie diet for a short period, typically 5 days. It's designed to mimic the effects of fasting without completely abstaining from food. This approach can help jumpstart weight loss and promote cellular rejuvenation. The fasting mimicking diet is typically done a few times a year and should always be supervised by a healthcare professional. So there you have it, a breakdown of the most popular intermittent fasting methods. Remember, the key to success with intermittent fasting or any lifestyle change is finding what works best for you and your body. Experiment with different methods, listen to your body's cues, and don't be afraid to adjust your approach along the way. And, as always, consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian before making any significant changes to your diet. Thanks for watching. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more health and wellness tips. Happy fasting!